Hi witches, welcome back to my channel. It's me, your local chaotic witch aunt, and we are currently doing some Salem prep. For those of you who don't know, I am not just attending the Salem Witchcraft and Folklore Festival, I am presenting at the Salem Witchcraft and Folklore Festival. And so, as an addendum to last vlog, where I was like, ooh, I went to the Salem Witchcraft and Folklore Festival. I'm like, wouldn't it be funny if I came out with a new vlog that's like, I presented at the Salem and Witchcraft Folklore Festival? So that's what this is. You're probably going to see me on a plane. I'm attending a lot of the events. I'm going to the everything except for the Black Cat Cabaret. I just don't have a costume, and I'm going to be really tired, and I'm probably going to want a night off. Attending everything except the Black Cat Cabaret, Antilux, the practical magic screening, the welcome dinner, the pub crawl, the sunset cruise, all of those really good things. And I'm very excited. And this is just kind of going to be the prep portion of this. If it's too long, maybe I'll break it into like prep and then the actual video. But I already got a bunch of oils set and shipped. Now we're just embroidering veils because I'm going to get as much as I can done and pouring a few more oils that are going to be coming with me in my suitcase. It's like maybe 10, maybe 15. And then apart from that, I got to pull everything out, all of the baskets I use, all of the wood things I use. And then Ethan and I are going to figure out how to fit all of that and food into some food for me to eat because of the whole like celiac thing into our suitcases. So I think we get 2 free checked bags. The goal is to keep it there, but we may need a third. We're going to see how it goes. I'm literally packing like deli cups so I can make myself rice noodles and my rice cooker. This is going to be fun. We're going to be figuring it out. If we can't fit the rice cooker, we can buy a pot there. We have a place that we're renting with a kitchen. It's like a tiny little hole in the wall Airbnb. Nothing fancy is like the name of it. Welcome to the prep portion of preparing for the Salem Witchcraft and Folklore Festival. Welcome to my super messy bedroom. So I'm figuring out which bags to pack. I know I'm bringing this one for carry-on. I can't tell which is bigger. I think it's this bag, which is the bag that Olivia gave me. It is so huge. It also has this bottom on it and some like actual pockets, which is better than this one, in my opinion. We're going to see how much I can fit right now. I'm going to be pulling basically everything out, all the veils, all the stuff that I'm bringing. And we're going to see which one can fit everything. So this is going to be a fun task. It's very, I fear, Italian-American coded of me to be packing like 4 different red veils in different shades of red. I'm gonna bring my 2 green ones just in case. This guy, my favorite, another shade of red, 5th shade of red, and my 2 black veils. So I already have some of the outfits planned, which is important because we're gonna be visiting not just like Salem, but the Salem Witchcraft and Folklore. This is a work trip for me. You know, it is a work trip. So I'm gonna fold each of these up. Move this. This is my little sign from the market. And the funny thing is, it's 2 p.m. I'm still in my pajamas because I'm packing all the other clothes I have. I don't have anything to wear. I'll probably like change my top because I want to bring this top with me. But the goal is to have like the same base items with different options for how to wear them. Rain tomorrow, high of 70, and then rain Sunday and Monday.
Nice.
Okay. Now we're gonna wrap up all of these oils to fit and get food and deli cups and underwear and socks packed and pack all of my personal oils. When Monday came, we were off to Salem and we were greeted by some hornets that were living in the door of our Airbnb. Say hello, hornets. Hornets aside, the Salem Witchcraft and Folklore Festival kicked off on Tuesday with online classes, which I wasn't able to catch, but I plan to binge watch once the recordings are sent out, and then heading off to the welcome dinner and the sunset cruise after doing some errands and resting for most of the day. I have to say that even though I was personally victimized by the gin and tonic I purchased on the sunset cruise, it was incredibly hard to beat the community and the socializing and the time spent with friends aboard the boat, as well as the event itself, which was beautiful. Welcome to our Airbnb. Say hi, Eve.
Hi.
I'm gonna show you guys the fit. As you can tell, it's really not anything, like our Airbnb isn't anything crazy. It was definitely advertised as that as well. And I chose it not for, you know, the sake of something fancy, but rather for the price. The bedroom. The oil setup, of course, is pretty intense today. And then we have a large selection of veils to choose from, because you guys saw me pack. You could go for a red. This brown. Of course. Healing spray. Did I get you? Totally did. Sorry about that. Let me clean you off. Now you got a little veiling on you. Good for you. I spent the whole day running errands all around Salem. Ran to the Cauldron Black. Ran to get groceries. As you can tell, we are now stocked. Where else did we go? We were into CVS a couple times. Now I'm packing my bag and getting ready to head to the welcome dinner. Hello!
Salem Witchcraft and Folklore Festival, y'all.
Alright. Coffee machine's button broke. From the dish. I gotta get dressed. I gotta get some more coffee. So that doesn't do like a nice sink. We had hornets outside of our Airbnb. I think that's what we fixed. So let's start the day. I got to spend almost the entire day on Wednesday exploring Salem and visiting shops with Marshall, the Witch of Southern Light. First up was Pentagram, where Marshall was dropping off some of his books, Cunning Words, and I got to talk with a very lovely lady about ancestral magic, my upcoming book, as well as Italian-American folk magic. From Pentagram, we were able to go across the street to the Salem Witch Trials Memorial, where we walked and read aloud each name from the witch trials victim, spent some time in the historic cemetery, and from there decided to continue shopping around and exploring historic downtown Salem. Where'd he go? He just started taking a video and he flew away. Marshall just had a very large bee on him. I think he's gone.
He must have thought I wasn't being.
Yeah, you look like a bumblebee, but in like the best of ways. We were able to pop into Nocturne and the Cauldron Black. Nocturne is such a gorgeous shop with beautiful rings and t-shirts and a fantastic book selection. Their horror selection, one of the best. I absolutely adored it, and especially because many of them were more witch themed. Unfortunately, I had most of the books already, and that's how you know it's a good book selection. From shopping around, we each took a 45-minute to an hour break, and then we hopped onto the trolley tour, which took us around historic Salem, exploring a lot of the different monuments and memorials. We went past the cemetery we were in earlier. We were taken down to where there is a lighthouse and a beach, which is surprisingly named after dead horses. We saw the witch house and the ropes mansion and a lot of other fantastic things that are an absolute must if you are traveling to Salem. We had some limited time between the trolley tour through historic Salem and the practical magic screening and panel, so Marshall and I went and grabbed a bite to eat for dinner at Turner's Seafood, which, by the way, has an amazing gluten-free menu and is incredibly celiac friendly. If you are a fellow celiac traveling or just have any sort of dietary restrictions, Turner's Seafood is one of the places I recommend. I had my very first lobster roll there, and it was to die for. Before we headed to the practical magic screening, we popped across the street to Hive and Forge, which is a collective of artists and makers, and I, of course, had to indulge in some of the bone earrings made by Osteoblossoms, which are absolutely gorgeous and I am completely in love with. Somewhere in between the trolley tour and dinner, we stopped at Die With Your Boots On, and I had to get some clothes, including a jacket and some long sleeves, because I fully planned for a 70 to 80 degree Salem, and I received a 50 degree Salem. It is, God, we're cutting it close, but we're headed to the practical magic screening. I, of course, had to shop today because I didn't expect it to be literally 60 fucking degrees and rainy.
It was like 80 last time we were here.
It was 80 last time we were here, so I had to buy a jacket. I look great though, I look very sharp, but I had to get 2 long sleeves and a jacket because I didn't pack any. I only packed summer clothes and 1 sweatshirt. So that's what I did today. And then you saw snippets of Marshall and I bit-bopping about and getting some dinner. I promptly took a nap after that because, you know, that's a choice. I am eepy indeed. Then we went to the practical magic screening, which was one of my favorites, and Marshall was a part of the panel, as was Jessie Hathaway Diaz, Dr. Cummins, Sarah Jezebel of Lovey Arts, and the Death Witch, Loretta, with Matthew Venus, one of the co-founders of Salem Witchcraft and owner of Spiritus Arcanum, asking the questions.
What do you mean? What did they leave? What did they show? They give you a message. Clean up your own mess. Is he rising? Where's that?
Thursday was the first day of in-person classes, but as you can tell, it was incredibly busy in the 2 days leading up to in-person classes. Not only were online classes being held, but there were many special events to be a part of. I got to take Mohegan St. Pierre's class of Kitchen Toad, Lou and Sterling's Justified class, and then I sat in for Professor's class, but not before Ethan and I ran to get a little bit of coffee from the Red Line Cafe, because your bitch needs caffeine. Always. After we wrapped up classes, which was at about 6, Marshall and I grabbed some drinks, and then we were headed off to the historic witch house for Antilux. We're gonna say hello. I had you on video earlier, but you didn't see me, so give everyone a quick hello and say who you are for the vlog.
Yeah.
Because Angelica is one of my favorite Instagram witches. I say that in a very endearing way, not in a negative way.
Thank you.
Some people are like, Instagram, and I'm like, no, it's a compliment.
Yeah, I'm a proud Instagram witch.
And Angelica has an amazing class coming up on the
Eleusinian Mysteries.
Thank you.
Yes, everybody's favorite mystery cult out of ancient Greece.
And everyone should be taking it because it's going to be amazing.
Yes, absolutely.
So, also please follow Angelica. I will link her down below.
Thank you.
Yeah!
We don't have anything else to do. We haven't. I saw it at the store and I was like,
It's just your gorgeous chest. Show the cheese. The cheese. The cheese. Woo! This is Liz. Do you prefer Elizabeth or Liz?
Liz.
Liz. This is Liz who works at the college. Why is it going out of focus?
I don't know. It doesn't want me in it.
No?
that they like.
Behave.
It's your glamour.
It is your glamour.
It's true. I do that invisibility thing really well.
Do you really?
I do. Yeah.
I'm also wearing some invisibility stuff, so it's not helping. Liz, tell us about what you do.
And she's just like, yeah, isn't that cool? And then she's like, hold on to the bucket.
For the event or in general?
And she's like, yeah, I just like
hiding.
This camera is really misbehaving right now.
Give it a throat flick.
I do love the difference between the glamour magic that you do and how clear it was versus the invisibility magic.
Well, I do invisibility magic.
Visibility.
I was like, you bring invisibility magic to the conference?
So, yeah, just in case of weirdos.
You're right.
Liz works at the Culture Glass. So if you would like a reading with Liz, who's absolutely fucking amazing, a bone reading. There's so many people who want bone readings in this economy. Other than the blurry, this is how well Liz's magic works, by the way. Literally fucking with the protected camera.
Gotta work that invisibility.
I love it.
Yes.
And put a full house in the background. The full house intro.
Oh yeah.
Everywhere.
I've been bustling around like such a little busy bee for the past 2-3 days that I feel like I haven't been vlogging as much as I would like, so we're making an extra effort. My first day of classes went swimmingly. I took Loretta's class, I took Mohegan's class, Kitchen Toad, I took Professor Porterfield's class, and today, since the market is this evening, I'm only able to take one class, which is kind of sad, but I am going to be catching the recording of Dr. Cummins' Owl's class, of Peter's class, Abundance, Magic, and Late Stage Capitalism, because that it looks absolutely fascinating. And then I had hoped to get on the Witch's Plant Walk with Rebecca Beyer. However, I think load-in starts at 12 and setup starts at 2, and the market's 5 to 10. So I definitely want to get there by 2:30, 3 at the latest to get everything set up. And so this morning I was able to take Dr. Finch Conjurer's class, all the 4 humors together. And then tonight I'm doing the market, and tomorrow is my class, which I'm so nervous about. It's 60 slides, excuse my language. I really put so much into this class, and it's my first time presenting, and I'm really nervous. I didn't expect myself to be this nervous because I'm like, no, this is my bread and butter. I know what I'm talking about. And then I'm like, oof, do I? I do. You can still sign up online for it, or actually this is after the fact, you can buy it and watch it. But I just wanted to show off some of the things that I've gotten recently before a little haul moment. Dr. Finch Conjure has made these gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous perfumes. If I can get the, yeah. You gotta come to me. Then Essence of Bend Over. These smell delicious. I can't stop like reapplying them, and so like it's just the Bend Over and the Come to Me mixed together as well. It's gorgeous. This is a little bit more like musky to me in a way, with some like deeper woody florals, and this is a bit of a lighter fruity floral. I adore both of these. I've been wearing them. They work like a charm, and Conjure cosmetics and perfumes is something that I didn't think I would get to see on the market in my lifetime, but Dr. Finch Conjure is the place to get these. She is a legacy student of Professor Porterfield. She puts so much love and time and energy into these products that I absolutely adore. They're gorgeous. She doesn't have just these attraction formulas. She also has King Solomon Wisdom. She also has Van. She also has all of these cleansing formulas. She has Cleo May nail polish. She's taking these traditional, beautiful, amazing conjure formulas and cultivating them and creating them into these perfumes and cosmetics and all these gorgeous things. The other problem I ran into is we got here and it was 10 degrees colder and the weather did not predict it. Felt like autumn in Salem. So I did get some clothes, which I was not expecting. I was like, I'm not going to spend that much on clothes because I got some clothes last time. I went to Die With Your Boots On. I got 2 long sleeves. This one I've been getting quite a lot of compliments on. I got a very nice ruffle skirt that you're probably going to see because I'm going to wear it to the market tonight. This, oh, my pride and joy. I got 2 t-shirts from the Cauldron Black. I got a lot of things from the Cauldron Black, but this one, it's by Wild Olden Sleeps. It's gorgeous. It's extra large, so I'm sleeping in it, but it's amazing and beautiful and perfect in all the ways. And then I also got this gorgeous rose rosary from the Cauldron Black, as well as some other things like fox bones, which I can never find fox bones in Colorado. But this is a crushed rose petal rosary. It's gorgeous. I actually think I'm going to be wearing this if it matches my outfit to the market. Ooh. Yeah, a little bit of red to pull it all together. It's beautiful. It's a gorgeous rosary. I even got my last year, I got this Montefigo from the Cauldron Black, and they have these beautiful red Montefigos. The kind of merging of the cultures and the traditions in the Cauldron Black is so gorgeous. And if you didn't know, Lula Desma, the Death Witch, recently became a co-owner of the Cauldron Black, so it's all the more reason to support, all the more reason to buy from them. And I got some lovely silk bags to put my goodies in. I also got some fox bones, like I said, which I won't be showing because they have been worked. And so I've been basically carrying around my own Brutus spray. There are a lot of people that are really excited because Vitae is making an appearance tonight. And of course, my baby, Justified, is coming with us. I've been wearing this all the time. This is the how-to tricks of Folk Witch in Salem. I'm going to be putting this big ruffle skirt on. We have both of the ACs running. And this is our bag full of goodies. And of course, my little Shopify card. The only thing I forgot to do is grab cash, which I'm gonna have to do before I do this. Apparently a lot of people bring cash to these events. I know last year a lot of people brought cash. So I'm gonna see what I can hustle together. And yeah, I'm gonna put my ruffle skirt on because I do love this skirt, but I do really want to put on that very big ruffle skirt and show it to you guys, and maybe I'll wear it for the market, who knows. But yes, some go-tos for markets, those 2 perfumes that I love. Always a little bit of a success or a business success oil, and of course I am wearing St. Joseph's Stability Oil, which you can get at the market, or you can pre-order, or you can order depending on when this vlog comes out. But yeah, I am going to be waiting for my food to finish cooking. I brought my rice cooker with me because of course I did. And from there, we are going to be getting everything together and getting ready. And yeah, if you're not here this year, you should definitely come next year. I'm having an amazing time, and I hope if you're here right now with me, I hope you're having an amazing time as well. On Friday, I only got to take 1 class because I had to very quickly pack up and get everything ready and hustle over to the market. There were so many amazing vendors. It took place at Mills 58 in Peabody. Dr. Finch Conjure had their products. Black Earth Botanica was there. Many different lineage students of Professor Porterfield were there. Blue Santa Cult, Manticore's Den, Calamus and Honey. All of these amazing vendors, both local and those traveling in for the festival, got to come together and sell their wares, and I truly had an amazing time. Saturday was another busy day. I attended Matthew Venus's talk on poppets and effigies in the morning, which was a compliment to their upcoming book, Ensorceling the Effigy, which you should absolutely pre-order and read. And then I went home for a little bit to finish up my presentation, and this is the only video we have from me presenting, and it's one that my partner took. After my class, I was not planning on going to the Black Cat Cabaret, but my friends absolutely sold me on it, so I threw an outfit together, outfit pictured here, and went to dance and watch some drag shows. Some of these drag shows and drag names were by some local performers, and some were very iconic performers. Madeline Hatter was there, Throb Zombie was there. I will list everyone who performed down below.
videos, please post it and tag me, Dr. Finch of drfinchconjure.com
Oh, you know I'll
here.
tag you.
Dr. Finch of drfinchconjure.com here. Get your conjure cosmetics, punk perfumes, bewitching beauty, gothic glamour, magical makeup. drfinchconjure.com, everybody.
Then came Sunday, which was the farewell brunch, which I ate some potatoes and like a pound of bacon, and then the pub crawl. At this point, I was absolutely exhausted. I was so tired. I was so irritable. I felt like I had been socializing so much that I didn't stay for long at the pub crawl, but I stayed long enough to hop around and get some of these Tetris tater tots and a gluten-free beer from Bit Bar, which I highly recommend. And that's all. I don't have an outro video for you guys, so I will trust Voga to put whatever they want on screen. But thank you for everyone who came, who sat in on my presentation, who bought something for me at the market. You made this experience absolutely incredible, and I really hope to see you again next year.